Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh World Championship Tournament 2004. God, that is such a long title. Uh, we're on episode 15 now, and if y'all seen the last episode, which I encourage you to watch, we dueled Merrick Ishtar, and then we dueled Arcana, or Arcana, however you want to pronounce it. In this episode, we're going to be going after the other rare hunters. We have to beat them a certain amount of time in order to unlock the level 5 opponents. So yes, let's go ahead and get started with Rare Hunter. If you guys have seen the show, you know that he plays an Exodia deck, but what you might not know is that he also plays 3 Pot of Greeds in this deck, which is illegal. And I'm going to write my congressman about it, and he will not be very pleased. Not because of the card game's rule violations, but mostly because I'm writing him. But we do have a Jinzo, we do have a Magician of Faith. I'm gonna consider the following. I'm going to summon Dragon Zombie, and we'll just end our turn. If all things go well, we will summon our Jinzo to the field, which Jinzo says hell nah to any trap cards, which is great for me. I don't have to see them. If I can't see it, they cannot hurt me, which is a benefit. But Jinzo, he was one of the requirements for unlocking some of the opponents from the last tier. It was for Joey Wheeler. For anybody who hasn't seen that episode, whatever episode that is. And if you're new to this series and you want to get started from the beginning, there is a playlist with all the episodes in it. You can check it out or not. It's whatever. Do you? All right, let's play Mystic Plasma Zone. This little puppy is gonna make us very, very strong. Alright, we're gonna summon Mystic Tomato. He's not strong normally, but 1900, that's pretty good. Pretty good. That's better than a lot of beater monsters, you know? And we got a 2900 Jinzo, which is stronger than, Red Eyes, stronger than some Skull. Dark Magician, not stronger than a Blue Eyes, of course, so got me there. All right, all the trap cards. We really, I guess, are just doing well since he just can't play any of his traps. So, it sucks to be him. We'll just go ahead and go to the battle phase and end this duel. There's no money bonuses in this game for doing exact damage. There's none of that, so we can just kill him when we get the chance, unless I want to be extra, but let's choose the next pack. Ooh, we got Great Moth. Yo, that's kind of cool. Now listen, chat. I would not mind playing a insect Great Moth deck type thing going on. I would like to channel my inner Weevil Underwood, Maybe sometime in the future if you guys are interested in that. But let's duel our next opponent. We beat Rare Hunters, so now we can go after Umbra and Loomis. And I'm going to try to duel every single Rare Hunter in this episode, so that the next time you guys see an episode, hopefully we'll be on the next tier of opponents. We're trying to speedrun this game, and by speedrun I mean I'm playing all the tedious stuff off screen, so you guys actually see new stuff. Because if I didn't, then the series would be 200 episodes or something. It's a lot. We have a Royal Decree. We have a Pot of Greed. There we go. That's what I needed to see. I haven't seen my Pot of Greed in so long. What do you got on the field? You got a Bourse Raider. Okay. Let's set a Mirror Force. I'm gonna go ahead and just Dark Hole. He can't hurt us anymore. We got a Genzo and then a Mystic Tomato. I'm gonna do something controversial. I don't know if that's a trap hole he has set. So we're setting the Mystic Tomato. If he destroys it, next turn we will be able to summon our Genzo out. And then bam, 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 we're good. Of course, you know, I also have Royal Decree like set, so it's not necessarily necessary, you know, but it's an option. But Genzo's effect says no to spell cards. Well, to trap cards, my bad. It'd be so much broken if he was just like, yeah, you can't use your spell in trap card zone. Mom said no. No siree, Bob. Okay, Dark Hole. That's fair enough. I'm a little bit hurt by that, to be honest, but we do have a Grand Tiki Elder coming out, and I'm going to Mirror Force it because I don't want to take any life point damage currently. This is going to be a waste to anybody that's watching using a Mirror Force on one target, but I do what I do. What if I really needed those 1500 life points? You know, all those times you played a video game where you have a life bar and you've like survived on 1 HP or something like that, or like 1 pixel of health? But sometimes, like in this situation, it pays off to not take 1500 life point damage. You could survive 1 more turn, perhaps. Of course, don't do that all the time. If you're dealing with the AI, then it's probably fine to be a little extra. Alright, we're gonna Royal Decree. Yeah. Plus, I just like using my trap cards before using Royal Decree so that I can, you know, use mine without them getting to. It's a funny prank, and you played another Regeki, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Mass Sorcerer is doing some damage. I got nothing to say against that. He gets to draw a card, which is pretty good for him. We do have a Heavy Storm if we ever wanted to get rid of our stuff, which I don't, so I'm not gonna. But we have a Premature Burial. And I can bring back my Genzo. Now we have double the trap card negation, except he negates the negate while still having his negate. Alright, I'm gonna set Magician of Faith. And we're gonna attack over his Mass Sorcerer. It's a really tough opponent, but I think I can make it. Yeah. Also, announcement to anybody that's watching, for my birthday, which is on the 16th of March, I'm planning on doing a bit of a like party game stream. So if you are free that day, I'll hopefully post out exactly when it is, closer to when it actually happens. But if you're free that day, you know, you could stop by, you can play some party games. Perhaps. Kind of depends on who all is free. If my main friend, my main friends are like free, then we probably won't be able to play anything, because I don't know if they're fine with playing with random people on the internet. But if it's just, you know, me in the audience, then we could play like Gartic Phone, some just fun like little drawing games. You guys ever played Gartic Phone? You know, they can be pretty fun. It's one of the game modes is you draw something, then the person that goes next has to guess what you drew, and then person that goes after them has to draw something has to draw something based on what you guess. There we go. It's kind of complicated to explain when you're really bad at talking. All right. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll just see what happens. I do need to like make little invitations with my VTuber on it saying, hey, you've been invited to my virtual birthday party. I'm turning 26. Eesh. Do we have any spell cards in the grave? Yeah, we got pot of greed. Let's get some pot, you know? Let's get some greed. All right, let's grab that. And in honor of us turning 26 years old, we're gonna play a monster that has 2,600 attack points. Bam, Barrel Dragon. And I'm not gonna worry about actually playing the Pot of Greed. Don't know if that's a bummer or not, but just use Barrel Dragon's effect to attack. Okay, we won, and we're gonna open up a pack. We're just going in a straight line until I get advice on what packs to open. I've never seen this ritual before. Is that ritual monster any good, or like the garbage? Let me know. I've never seen Warline before. But next is strings. We're at the 11-minute mark, so this might be a little bit of a long episode. Okay, so we get to go first, which is fine by me. We got a Solemn Judgment, Whiptail Crow, we got a Magician of Faith. Definitely gonna play the Mystic Plasma Zone, you know. Love me some extra attack points. And I guess we could play Whiptail Crow. Got 2150 attack points, that's pretty decent. We got a Solemn Judgment just in case. And one face down. I don't remember what cards he plays. It was kind of a bit of a blur because we were just dueling random people. We could play Dark Ruler Hades. He's an interesting card if nobody's heard of him. Let me read his effect real quick. As long as he remains face up on the field, the effects of effect monsters destroyed by Fiend type monsters are canceled. So it's pretty good if you're playing like a Fiend mostly deck. So yeah, that's why we're using them. So I am gonna go ahead and like tribute for Dark Ruler Hades. We get into a situation where we like destroy a Cyber Jar or something, then you know its effect will be negated. Okay, Vorse Raider, get destroyed. Okay, it is your move. And you play a Regeki. Alright, I'm gonna have to say no to that. God said no. As the cool kids say. Yeah, He had 2 Regekis in his hand. There was no way I was gonna win that. Wow, the game was rigged from the start. Shake my head. Alright, and I'm very, very low on life point. So we need to not die. That would be very, very good. Let's go ahead and play Octoclops. He's got 2300 attack points. And we're going to attack. And we haven't even touched String's life points yet, so this might be a bit of an uphill battle. Probably going to be a longer episode, like I said earlier. Some people out there like longer episodes. Premature Burial, okay. Bring back Vorse Raider, which is a 2400 attacker. Sucks for me. He got over my defenses. Okie dokie. I'm going to set 7 Tools of the Bandit. And I got no plays left except to use Cyberjar, so I'm gonna have to use Cyberjar. I wasn't sure if I should have put it in the deck, but it is a dark monster, so might as well. Now the real question is, why is he using Sword Arm of Dragon, which is also just a dinosaur monster? Like, why did you do this? Okay, got that. Got a Premature Burial, another one. Got a Metal Reflect Slime. I'm really needing a monster on the field, please. Okay, that would be a 1500. Sure. Alright, that's a Regeki. Premature Burial. Dragon Zombie. Sure, let's bring it out in attack mode. 2100 Beater, and then Barrel Dragon. And he's gonna attack over my Sengen, which is rude. You never attack over a man's Sengen, or a woman's for that instant. Let's use a Mystic Tomato. Grab and add it to the hand. We do have Regekis, so I'm going to clear the field. Alright, Regeki, let's go. Let's wipe out his field. He did it to us twice in one game. So I feel no remorse. I don't feel bad about it. But we are low on health, so we gotta be careful about this. But I am gonna play Sengen. And I'm going to tribute Sengen for, I think, he's got a face down. Let's summon Genzo. Oh, and we'll use Sengen's effect again, but we'll be grabbing something else from the deck besides the Mystic Tomato. I'll probably grab the Spear Cretin. Yeah, maybe just in case we get put in a rough spot. Spear Cretin could turn things around. But let's go ahead and attack directly. This is going to be big damage. Not going to be enough to win or anything, but it's still nice. It's still nice. It's still nice. Alright, Dragon Zombie doing the work. Alrighty then. Premature Burial, okay. Bring back his sword arm. If I was him, I don't know what I would have done. Not sure exactly. We could Dark Hole. Might just bring out a second big boy monster like Summon Skull. And we'll tribute our Dragon Zombie, upping our DPS. Okay, Genzo's gonna attack the face down. It's the Winged Dragon, which is just a red version of the other card. Kind of funny how many like color swap monsters there are in this game. In Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole, you know. I don't think they do that nowadays, but like old days Yu-Gi-Oh, they were just changing the color palette. Alright, let's kill. Alright, Genzo, do the work. Magician of Faith. That would have been good for him to use like last turn. Like Regeki would have been baller for him. But he didn't get it, so no problem for us. Yeah, so let's choose the next pack. I think the next pack we open is this one. We got Banisher of Light, and then Psychic Kappa. Alrighty then. But that's going to be the end of the episode, and I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all again next time. Bye bye and take care. Bye 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 bye.